When I learned to walk, humans roam the earth. I can't hold my breath anymore. I stopped sinking and learned to surf. When I learned to talk, I found words that were wooden, heavy like the rocks we carry. I stopped sinking and learned to surf. What's up, guys? My name is Marlon, aka ThreeFish, and welcome to another episode of a new series I call ThreeFish Builds. Now, this series will be a series where I pretty much build something really cool. Well, like some background context to this is that you've already seen me build two buildings. One of them is a wizard tower, and the other one is ThreeFish scenic route roller coaster. And yeah, this is pretty much me doing one series on how I build things, and this is me building it's just going to be me building in general in this one map. So what I'm doing right now actually in this thing is, realistically right now I'm just kind of sitting in my room recording as I'm watching the video, because this is actually being recorded over. I don't really like talking that much while I build, and if I were to talk while building, I'd just be talking really a lot, or either really a lot or really little, and it just won't fit in there at all. But so I have the video all done, and it's all like sped up like 500 speed, and I'm just here sitting down watching it and talking about it. So right now in the actual game, I already made the world. It's called ThreeFish Builds with an exclamation mark. I put in large biome, and I really luckily got a nice extreme hills biome, which I really like. So what I did with it right away after getting to the world is what I usually do with some of my worlds I do, and that's to make a map rather than using Ray's minimap mod, because I don't actually have that, and I started walking around the world. So I pretty much wanted to try getting as much of the map filled as I could, so I could do other things like, kind of build, and know my area and surroundings and stuff, and try to look for a pretty good location to start. Over there you see that I have the, a sand biome or desert biome. Also in my inventory you could see that there is a potion. That's the potion of swiftness. Halfway through me mapping out, I kind of realized how convenient it would be for me to use it, because you technically fly slightly faster with it, and yeah, even when you're not in survival and you're just flying around, you actually fly slightly faster, and it's actually really convenient and useful. So we technically have a bunch of this stuff mapped out. I really like the extreme hills biome. It's really convenient to have, because it's not too the plains, the color of the plains biome. Oh, there's a seed right there if you want it. Forgot about that. I'll also have it in the description. I probably should talk with the timings right. Oh well, doesn't really matter. But yeah, I really like the extreme hills biome because it's the color of the grass is good. You don't want it too much like the plains where it's too green, or like a swamp color. It's not very good looking, for a village and stuff. So instead we have this, and I honestly really like it. So we are actually finished with the with mapping, and right now I was thinking, where should I have the house or the beginning of my village, which will, oh yeah, I forgot, the thing will okay, never mind. Where pretty much I was gonna build the center of this world, so I thought of it and I chose that place. So I put a pillar up, and then I was thinking, what else can I do? And I decided to make a flag. And this flag, I built it 16 by 10, I think. Yeah. So there's two blocks at bottom and top. And other than that, I also decided to think of what to make for the front. So I decided to go with my face to put there. So I started mapping out the exact dimensions of a person's head. So I think it was 8 by 8. So, and I tried to fit it as perfectly to the middle as I could. and then I started filling in things to where it would look like me. So I was careful about that, and I got the top of my hat, and then I started going down it without putting any attention or paying any attention to my hair, because that was more of a minor detail. I also put in my eyes, my skin after dropping that block and picking it back up, and there you go. There's my hair slash skin. Then there's the lighter part of my skin. I decided to change the colors up a bit, use some woods and different chiseled sandstone blocks for the color, I also use obsidian because I don't really like using wool. It's not very good to me. I don't know. I just don't like the color that much. Now the problem with the hair that I had as I was finishing this was that the blocks in the front are slightly larger than the ones in the back, so I had to really think about how to space it out. And by the end of it, I just kind of started working on scratch, by guessing and checking, and kind of like creating my own shape for it. And by the end of it, I had this weird but cool shape for my hair, and it just turned out perfect. And that's pretty much the flag. And this is also the end of the episode. If you're new to the channel, don't be. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please be. And thank you for watching.